This 7-second trick helped me at the age of 16.
Hello? Am I alive? What about here? Okay. Let me just check before I get into anything crazy. Do I need to get rid of my noise gate? I think I do. Do I need to get rid of my noise gate? I think I do. Because if I go like this, I don't know. What if I just delete it for today? You guys just gotta hear me in full focus. Hi guys. Hi guys. It's really awkward. It's really awkward. It's really awkward. Okay. Okay. Because you can actually just hear everything. That's You know what? Today we're just gonna mess with things. We're gonna mess with things. By hello. Hello. So, okay. I think. Is threshold like what it'll allow? Okay, so if I'm talking, this is down here. Okay, so if I'm talking, this is down here. Okay. I'm not an audio expert. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not an audio expert. I don't know if you can tell. But if I'm like mumbling under my breath, you can't like hear me breathe. You can't like hear me breathe. So now you guys can hear my What if I just had it at 0? I'll do 20 decibels. Okay. Now. Okay. If I talk back here, can you hear me now? Oh, you can. I'm just gonna bring that up to 50. Maybe a little more. But now you guys can just hear everything. What if I had a reverse? What if I had a reverse? Now, at work? Ooh, 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 da, 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 da. Okay, so this one's where I want it to be. But how do I make it so you're just like not hearing me? Like I don't want you to hear the background of my computer. You feel me? Bailo. How to set up a noise gate that just barely blocks out the computer. Yeah, noise gate. You guys can hear me. You guys can hear me talk. How about a noise gate for background noise? Doesn't help I have a clacky computer. -6 to -10? Is that it? Is that really it? Okay, filters. Do -6. You can't even hear me! Okay. Wait, can you hear me now? Was it just like while I was adjusting it? It didn't save. 60 to 65. Now can you hear me? Now you can hear. Really good stream. Yeah, we'll do 45 to 55. Yeah, we'll do 45 to 55. Maybe it just doesn't help that my computer's loud. Maybe it just doesn't help that my computer's loud. But you guys are not hearing the thing as much. So the thing as much. So we'll call that a win. All right. Because now we can just play music, and you guys will never know. Hi guys. Hi chat. No face cam today, but we are going to do the Wordles regardless. Maybe my ad blocker stopped working on Chrome. Oh my. SH. Shira? Okay. Oh, I don't know why. SH. Shrap. Shram. I don't know. Sharp. Is it a P? Okay. Straw. SH. I don't know what this could be. Oh! Guys, I was just pranking you. I knew this whole time. You guys didn't see that one coming, did you? Connections. I also bring this guy up because yeah, probably no face cam today. Unfortunate, but okay. A scanner. Okay, a poster, a reader, something for the internet, an announcement, and a wait, and a notice, an announcement. Was there a poster? Did I read poster? A notice, an announcement, a poster. That's right, and a to say something. Reader just doesn't make sense, but neither does scanner. But those are the two I'm kind of leaning towards. One away. Classic. Bulletin. Lil W. He didn't know. Okay. Conveyor belt. A scale. A folder. Okay, a folder, a reader, a scanner, and a browser. Bam. Okay. A folder, a browser, a keyboard, and a reader for computer. Not reader. Register. Nope. Okay. Conveyor belt, register, scale, scanner. Okay. Browser, folder, keyboard, soda. Wait. Wait, what? Things with tabs. Soda can. Okay. So it was browser folder keyboard. I was thinking computers. It's unfortunate, but we press forward in life. Palm Beach, Palm Reader, Palm Sunday, and Palm Tree are the purple. Guess the game. This is egregious with ads. Oh no. It was open roads. See, the best part about not streaming for like 3 months is that I can just like play today and like a couple other days. Heart saying Mario RPG. I don't think so. A 96. With graphics this good, it's gotta be Donkey Kong Country? No, I can't think of any level that looks like this in at least the first two. Is this Chrono Trigger? This is Golden Sun? Yeah. I don't know any other Chrono Trigger games. Chrono Cross. Okay. I probably could have assumed that, but that's okay. Game yesterday. These look familiar. Let's say Spyro. $75. What is this? Is this Guild Wars 2? Guild Wars 2. ARPG 2009. Overlord 2. Okay. Wow, crazy. Where'd all the ads go? What? Where are you guys? Why won't it let me? Anyway, this is God of War 2. Really? This is 3. Good game. 1051. Oh my. This is Gears of War 3. Boom. Epic Games. Can you believe they made Guild Wars? Gears of War, rather. And yet, here they are. Playing Fortnite. Guys, this is crazy. This is Mario and Luigi Super Saga. Am I crazy? I spent like 90% of my playthrough in this first area. So that's crazy. I think this is Age of Empires. We'll just say 2. Really? Assassin's Creed Origins. I should have gotten it from here, but that's fine. Plus 5% damage. Spell check? No, I'm good. Let it roll. I don't even know why I play this one anymore. It's gonna be A. No! I hate ads by Google. Okay, I think that's it for the Colbino Gaming stream. Thank you for watching. Just kidding. It's Kotor time. I need to change my category though. We'll change it to just chatting. Because we are just chatting. And playing Kotor. But no one needs to know. No one cares. What the gel? Okay. Just chatting. Now where's Star Wars? Oh. Forgot to turn my camera off on that one. Mods. Take his shirt off. What the gel? Can you guys see the game? Does not look like you can. Oh, maybe it's just because it was crashing. Maybe. Okay, this is a great start. Fantastic. I just gotta let it run, I think. Maybe not tab out of it or anything. Ooh. Okay. Last time we left off, we created Fallen Panther. We're still in the tutorial because it was running at 120 FPS. We got stuck. Also, if you try running in a direction, you can also move the camera up and down. Map shows areas we've explored. We talked to the guy in prison saying, hey, don't listen. Is my game frozen on stream? It is, isn't it? I've just been... Yeah. Yeah. It'll do that. Lego Monkey is now playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I just need to make sure the game, you can see it. Okay, it's frozen on stream. I need to have my... I'll just desktop share. How about that? It'll be the same effect, but you'll also see it crash in real time. Oh, you can see my mouse now. Wait, can you hear it? How's the audio? Wait, can you hear it? How's the audio? Wait, can you hear it? How's the audio? I'll turn it up for you guys. We'll play it for a sec. We'll play it for a sec. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, enough dwaddling. Now we can press forward. Alright. Last time we left off, we talked to this guy who's in the prison. He said, hey, get me out of here.
You back here to torture?
Yeah. Just checking on you. He let us know, hey, everyone in the space station has been killed. I think. It's been like 3 months. Forgive me. Yeah. That's it. That's all that's happened. We talked to an old lady that was on our ship. Her name was Kreia. Shout out. Door will only open if I dock. Just like me and your mom did. Sorry. Okay. Just going to go, I think, yellow. If I can access the terminal. Okay. I'm just running now. Doop, doop, doop.
Emergency lockdown is in effect.
Okay.
Turbo lifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Okay. I've gathered. Maybe I should let this guy out. Thoughts, chat? Oh, hello? There we go. Panton Fallen. Where's that even coming from? Do I have any plasma torch in the mining laser? Okay. I'm neutral. 2 available slots. Talk to Kreia when we're done. Literally the only thing I need to do is get to the Ebon Hawk.
You back here to torture?
Yeah. Patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that?
No. Should I? Maybe you should ask one of those miners who was thinking about selling you to the exchange. Maybe they wanted to drug you up for transport. Ever think about that?
Ha 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 ha. Maybe, and I'll ask the killer when I find him or her.
You better watch yourself. I don't like being accused of something I didn't do. When I kill someone, trust me, you'll know. Got it?
Okay. Big words from inside a cage. I'm not gonna waste any more time on you. Now, theoretically, how would I let him out? Surely I have something. Running, dreaming. I told you. No, we've already been over here. Am I just gonna have to go all the way back to the medical bay? I might. That's I get it, okay, I got it. Can't do that. Any computers I can interact with? I'm just gonna run back to the medical bay. If I can. Wait, this is the wrong door. People bleep 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 bloop. Yeah. We're just gonna backtrack. Ads are running soon. Don't miss me. Why am I yawning? It's late at night, I suppose. Here's a door.
Emergency lockdown
Okay.
is in effect.
Emergency lockdown, blah blah blah. Don't care. Didn't ask. All these containers are empty. Dang, I guess it wasn't that far of a run. I can talk to Kreia though.
Yes? What have you found?
What's up? Keep hearing your voice as I explore the place.
Ah, yes, I noticed that as well. It may be that our proximity during our long slumber may have had unforeseen consequences.
Unforeseen consequences?
We seem to be able to speak without speaking. Perhaps this effect will pass with time.
They fly now? They fly now? What if it just doesn't
And hope
pass?
that we have little to say to each other, lest it prove distracting.
Hey. Stay out of my head. Patients in Med Bay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. Any idea how it happened? Or, more of an aggressive approach, they were murdered!
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
I wasn't. I got the same dose, which is true.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, the sedatives may have been intended to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in such techniques, however. Most curious.
You seem to know a lot about Jedi techniques, Grandma.
And so do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
Among Us? Very well. I'll look around. Oh yeah, there's nothing on the corpse. Anything in here I can look at? No, no, no. Any knowers? Any helpers? Any grayers? I know Squeaks is live. Oh, a security desk. Maybe that's gonna do something. Security records. These are all...
I secured this.
Yeah, I watched all these. Camera. That's me. Yeah, I watched all those last time. Not gonna do it again. I doubt there's anything I need. Two computers. I think I need to let him out.
You back here to...
Unfortunately.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Alright, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in.
What
The asteroid
hell?
drift charts are constantly being updated. So it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
Pazak, mention. Don't just hate me. Sounds like you're gonna tell me something I don't want to hear.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
That wouldn't be a standard procedure?
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Anything we can do with the console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
This guy. Can we contact the miners?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
Let's see if we can try to reach. Cut the bag talk and let me check the console.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Okay, buddy. I'll show you what I should have left you in that cell. Check admin logs.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and...
Gulp.
Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
Dong. What about the 14?
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so he left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a...
I need to blow my nose.
Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her. Kotor's mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will... No word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
And it's probably a minor. Am I right? Comm systems. No response to the dorms. Access hangar bay 25. There's a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. Sounds like there's a utility droid. Can you read me? Yo! Do a diagnostic, then follow my instruction. Are you operational? Do a diagnostic first. Be-weet! Be-deet! Mucha shakabaka! We're trapped on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Knowing exactly what you're diagnosing will help AI in the future. Is there some other way out of here beside the turbo lift? Rather risk it than be trapped up here. You're already, like, almost dead, you know? Might as well play as BD. Mucha shagapaga. Oh, perfect. Components and grenades. There's 3 doors I can go to. Am I on a time limit? Ooh. Gonk. Gonk. Dang, those guys are loud. A scope. Oh, get pwned. Wow. Oh, did I get hit? Can I... Please? Okay, you know what? I didn't want to grab your remains anyway. That's fine. Chemicals and repair kits. The fuel depot. I think this was the intended way. So let's explore. Oh, we heal over time. You see that? You see that? I'm gonna keep my mouse here. Boom! Unless these all go to the security depot. Oh. There's the Ebon Hawk. Bet. Repair kits. Hanger. System diagnosed. System damaged. Perfect. Several parts have been removed from the console, and a laser drill has been used on a number of subsystems. Despite the sabotage, however, the console's base functionality was intended to be restored quickly by replacing the missing parts. How many parts do we have? 1 parts? Yeah, I don't have. So I gotta go grab some. Sealed. Oh, yeah, this one. Okay, well that's okay. Explosives, huh? I can't use it. Okay, well. Good effort, I guess. Maybe I'll come up here as Fallen Pants. But, for now I gotta go over here. F5 to quick save. Open door. Taking some heavy hits. Ooh. Purchase the fuel lines, and I found 3 sonic charges attached. I checked the work logs. only droids have been in the area. Tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I removed the remote detonators and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can't put them in a secure hold in the area. Something like that. Rick droid containing special droid base item when equipped. Allows droids to perform special base attacks against opponents. This destroyed droid contains an ion blaster. Extremely effective against droid opponents and energy shields. Only has a limited number of charges, after which it's destroyed. Okay. A little Breath of the Wild, but no harm, no foul. So I came over here. I guess I will go into my inventory. I do have armor. I went motion tracker. This could have helped. Ion. Droid shock arm. Unlimited. And this one was the blast, right? That's what explodes. Okay, +6, +2, -4. I'll just leave the 1 for now. They're back! No! They fly now? They fly now. I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge. Just all around. Ion blast. It deflects off it. And then kablammo! Okay, are you just thinking about it? There we go. Now I can... Kaboom! No! 3 CFD. Oh, my tutorial, buddy. No. I'm crying if you couldn't tell. Flamethrower? Ooh. Computer spike. A charger and a grip. And my Shayla. Anything? Probably nothing. Probably just gonna yell at me again. Not worth. I wish I could just move the camera. I have repair parts. Functionality restored. Yippee. Emergency control commands. Access to the Paragus. Emergency subsystems have been rerouted to the fuel depot computer terminal. Okay. All incoming and outgoing freighters need orbital drift charts transmitted from Paragus in order to navigate the astral field. Okay. Hangar bay layout. I don't think I need that. Inoperative comm systems. Okay, cargo. I guess. Open blast door to the fuel depot as well. Open both. Why not? I'll probably need them. We'll just... Where are we going melee range with this guy? Blink, blink. Blink, blink. Blink, blink. Dead. Repair kit and a pacifier. Wahoo! Boom. Is there more combat? Where you at? Okay. Bleep bleep. Fuel engine room. Well, quick save. I've learned. What's going on over there? No way to open it. Unless I found the control station. Remote cameras. I assume everything would be fine. Maintenance. System log. Open hatch. Okay. Hatch is open. And he's dead. Rip Bozo.
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough. You know, no family, no husband.
Shut up! No tougher than enduring your false sympathy while you're staring at my chest.
Hey, I wasn't trying...
Get boned.
Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Looks like it. Stranger didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
Turbo lifts are locked down, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you?
That's the only thing I could do.
That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Got nothing better to do. Maybe it's the only way out. It's better I risk my life than yours. If it's dangerous in those tunnels, you're going, not me.
You're either really brave or really crazy. Or both. Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Got it.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Comlink. I got some light side points. Good to know. Emergency hatch was up here, right? Do I have anything I can equip? Nope. Where's the emergency door? Haha, it's the other one. I'm scared. Gulp. Quick save.
Can you read me?
Yeah. I thought you and Grayo were telepathic. What do you
There's
want?
a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion.
Yeah.
Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
Alright. Alert me if you pick up anything
Will do.
else.
And be careful down there.
Alright. Got a little scared, I won't lie. A miner uniform. Ooh, armor. Probably a miner. Must have done that beat. Hope.
Find the emergency supplies?
Yep. Looks like there's some mining gear and a uniform.
I mean, good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. I mean, for the droids. Look, there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines.
Yeah. Understood. Anything else? Mining energy shield?
Yeah,
Is that
it's like
different?
a military issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if there's got to be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal.
Leave the droid alone for now.
Watch where you step. If you have any skill with demolition,
Yeah.
you have survey gear or a safety harness.
Yeah. Understood. So is this like the tutorial? Tutorial part 2, I should say. Okay, so I can deactivate them. Can't pick them up. Components and parts. Fantastic. That path is done. More loot. Over here. But yeah, just reactivate. Power attack. Let's try it. Oh! Let's do flurry. Okay. Miss Pant, you did great. Components, sonic grenades. Okay. I'm going to ion grenade. How far can I throw grenades? Oh wow. I'm like Lionel Messi. Okay. I gotta level up as well. I'll check that out here in a sec. I think it's nice how you don't have global cooldowns for attacks. It's just, or global cooldowns for all of combat. It's per instance of combat, which is really great quality of life. So what exactly I mean is, in KOTOR 1, when you would attack an enemy, you would have a cooldown for an attack. You'd go bop, and then wait, bop, right? Even when you killed the character, you would swap over to the new one. You'd walk, and then bop on that same cooldown period. But with this one, from what I noticed is I went from enemy, I went bop, boom, 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 bop, killed it, next one, bop, you know, basically resetting that timer. I don't know how to word it.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. If you can find a mining energy...
Understood. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's look at the level up, shall we? So, skills, pretty well rounded. I can upgrade a class skill. Probably persuasion is up there. For 3. Huh. We'll keep wisdom a point, and computer use, yeah. They really want me to go for stealth? Really? No. Persuade. Maybe a point in stealth instead of computer use. But then we'll do treat injury. Yeah. Feats. Yippee. More. Unarmed specialist. I can see me being a lightsaber Andy later down, but I don't have lightsabers yet. Demolitions and stealth. Critical strike. Okay. +1 to all saving throws. Sounds very good defensively. I think I'll do that. Ote and powers. Restricted by armor. Mind trick. Boom. Easy. Dink. 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 Bomb, bomb. Bomb, bomb. Now you see what I mean. Any loot? A sonic grenade. Did I fully go over here? I can't remember. Oh, I did. There's just guys. Excuse you? Can you not do that? Stamina and a shield. Nothing. We're good.
You're getting close to something big. If
Okay.
so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Can I sneak by them?
Sure. If you have a stealth field generator, it'd make it an easy walk to the central droid controller.
Yeah. There aren't just mining droids, there's sensor balls too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this. Sure.
Oh, good. I don't know why I thought I'd break out of stealth if I did that. Boom. Boom. I already did that.
Everybody here?
What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with her on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So she's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot.
show.
She's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If she's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have her walking around here. She'll... well, I don't know what she'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Someone is taking care to delete the record of this camera being placed. Not listed in the work records. Okay, there's two guys. Add other droids? Other droids to droid mining protocols. Okay. They should be attacking each other. Gonna take down the fields. We'll just wait. Alright, who are we betting on? Oh, one of them I'm not worried of. Yeah, one is nothing. Broken droid. Broken droid. Okay, now I need to go on that end. Plus 20, yeesh. Big sonic grenade. Loot. I think I picked that up. I lied.
Yeah, I'm picking up some strain.
What kind of readings?
Containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the... I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to... I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick.
Gotta kill this guy. Swap. Yurt. People bloop. Broken droid. Get some loot. Holy! Rip Bozo. I'll just walk around it. Good catch. Back to SWAT. I'm gonna go over here. I killed that guy. Perfect. We'll quick save. Good progress. Don't throw a grenade at me. Who do you think you are? Okay, I'll use a... Why can't I break it? Skill too low. What the gel? I got a corpse. More remains. Turbo lift. Got everything there. Easy. Clink, clink.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me?
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous Master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who's your previous
Answer.
master?
The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation. Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Little W.
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Oh, yeah. Any idea what attacked it?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Yeah. Why was the freighter that the Harbinger brought on board?
Explanation. I believe
What
it was a
was?
smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
And the Ebon Hawk came here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
Okay.
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How'd they find out I was a Jedi?
Answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Unpleasantness? What are you talking about?
All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this. Three standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly. Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough, what do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Is there any left alive?
Answer: I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
Then I need to get in the rest of them.
Unlikely any miners remain alive. As I
A
said,
miner.
the dormitory has been cut off from the rest of the facility, as has the hangar bay.
Must
There
have
is
done that
no escape.
Can I contact them?
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents have occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams
The severed
as they lived out
comlink?
their last moments in fear and terror.
Gulp. Must be another way.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Okay. Those miners could be hurt. I only want the codes, which is true. But that's so harsh.
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger.
Yeah.
I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
You're gonna help me find the miners.
Resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get this code?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice printed, musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Okay, voice printed.
Explanation. Yes,
He talked.
Master.
Yeah.
Many consoles have
I think I
voice
get that.
recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them.
You said you already had the code?
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Okay. Then how can I bypass if the... Sure.
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
Okay.
Of course.
What are you?
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol.
Yeah!
Skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This model has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
What translation droid doing on Paragus?
Irritated explanation.
I know you
question
answered
has
it.
been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
Where have you determined?
It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Paragus facility. When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
We all wait, but I'm getting...
Condescending retraction. I believe you will do your best, Master. This facility would have to be nailed down with a droid-level precision to prevent your escape.
Leave condescending out of your speech.
Placating answer. Oh, of course, Master. I shall endeavor not to forget such descriptors in the future. If I do, I assure you, it is merely a result of memory damage I have suffered since our arrival.
What a guy. He's... I love HK. Your T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be our common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
Unit was last seen near the hangar.
Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
Maybe you can answer something else. Sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm just texting your mom back. She said I had a really nice evening tonight, so sorry about that. I need to clean my glasses. Okay. A lot of stuff going on here. So we got an HK yapping. Just gonna take what he has. Bronkin droid. I level up. We'll deal with that in a little bit. Upgrade items. Oh. That's fun. With the protocol droid's help, I finished work on sonic imprint sensors. I've installed them in the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and playback. Yeah, he told me about that. Basically, he,
It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
Shut up. Can I find HK? Yeah. I'm just gonna send it. Can you die? Please. So I can't unlock these. We went over that. Unless HK wants to be nice. Which he does not. Oh! I need to,
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
Hey, buddy. I need to heal. So I'm gonna level up. Attributes. Ooh. How many can I pick? Just one? Charisma. Maybe we'll do Dex. We'll do Strength. Skills. Always Persuade. Treat Injury. I actually didn't mind Stealth. I don't know how much use it has, but let's kind of go with that. Force Push. I'm just trying to get the most universal skills before I am like leaning towards a track. Force Push is good. I'm gonna quick save. I didn't read what that said. That wasn't too bad. Okay, one grenade and then we'll close. Oh! Okay. Wonder how much damage this does to him. Not a lot. Oh. I don't know if my force push went off, but that's okay. Get over here. Oh! Dude, where are you guys all coming from? Maintenance station. Wahoo. Is that the one I need the voice command for? Okay. Let's see what the maintenance station's got. Sonic sensor.
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I saw a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter. I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I get the code.
Okay.
The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
Deep contemplation right now.
Finished the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands.
Okay.
Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior course, so there's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off. Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in med bay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master is the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy, and that the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. That can't be good. Everyone knows that all the Jedi who followed Revan fell to the dark side. Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Korda. Korda said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick, but I don't think Korda and his men are gonna give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Korda wouldn't... With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens.
Come. I know it's been a short stream, but I have stuff I need to do. Thank you all for sticking by for a little bit. Thanks for just hanging out. I appreciate you all, and I'll try to stream tomorrow. My friend asked to hang out, so I don't know what's going on there, but yeah. Anyway, bye-bye.